Got my hat on because I've just been out and had my nails redone because I have had a healthy dinner. I know it is New Year, but I'm starting as I mean to go on, and I'm still freezing. But I thought I would do a quick video because we are going into our third term of home educating Elliot. So what do I have in place now for Elliot? So Elliot does home tutoring on Zoom with a lady named Holly. Elliot does history, Key Stage 2 and science with Holly, and then he also does times tables clubs as well with Holly. Sometimes I have him jump onto Zoom with Zoe and she does a variety of different classes, but normally I'll just have Zoe for our English. I think she's quite good with her English. She seems to cover stuff that maybe I haven't gone into too much depth about, so do like her classes for English. For our maths Key Stage 2, Elliot has a SEN teacher named Matthew, and he's absolutely amazing with all the kids, and Elliot just loves the classes and he interacts, and Matthew makes him keep his cameras on, which I think is really great for engagement. And overall Elliot just really enjoys that. Once a month we go to forest school, so at the moment it has been stopped I think till February because it was just far too cold, and our last session we had to cancel because it was absolutely throwing it down and me and Elliot wanted to stay in the nice warmth. For fitness he has a trampoline park membership, so he goes to the trampoline park twice per week for fitness, exercise and to socialise. And then he also has a swimming membership where he goes once a week as well. So he's already started to make friends at his swimming class, and they had float races last week, which he absolutely loved. So Elliot also does a sewing in-person class, and he goes sewing once a fortnight because it's only on once a fortnight. Otherwise I think he would go every week because he absolutely loves his sewing class. And he really didn't want to go to his sewing class. And I said, well, just go and try. And if you don't like it, then it's fine. You won't have to go again. And he went and he absolutely loved it. And he asked to go back, and he's asked to go back every week since. And he makes animals and all sorts. And he absolutely loves his class, but it's only on once a fortnight. So I'm trying to find something else to fill up the alternative week, which I have just found ice skating with the home ed. Apparently do that on the week they don't do sewing. From next term he should be going ice skating, so he'll do 1 week ice skating, 1 week sewing, 1 week ice skating, 1 week sewing, and he'll alternate it. Then Elliot also goes to science in-person class, so he does in-person class with other home ed children, and he does that once per week. And they also include coding, Scratch, computer-based work as well, and I just think that's really great that they do incorporate that. And they have different themes and different topics on every term, so they like mix things around, which is really good. Along with that, for books we use a CGP in mental maths Key Stage 2, the maths Key Stage 2 we have handwriting, punctuation, grammar and spelling, science Key Stage 2, and then we also have some Collins books as well, which cover his handwriting and his times tables. He does that as well. And we also have a membership, a Twinkle membership, which I download packs. Because Elliot is following the Key Stage 2 curriculum, I download a pack from Twinkle that Elliot does every day aside of all of his work. So every day Elliot will complete a pack in something that will move him further towards the Key Stage 2 curriculum. So I use Twinkle for that. I think I recently upgraded my membership. I think it's $12.99 a month. Elliot goes racing on a Sunday. He has stopped now for the winter. He wasn't liking the wet track. He wasn't liking the potholes, and it was just far too dangerous for him to be swerving around the holes, dodging all the puddles when there's other members on the track which he could then collide with. So we have stopped his racing temporary until February, and then he'll be starting back ready for the spring summer season. So Elliot also has friends from school. We regularly meet up with his friends from school as well, and I try and message their mums and we have them come over, or we arrange play dates or whatever. Elliot also has his best friend live right next door, which is just lovely, so they regularly play, and then he has his cousins over as well. But everything that we do I put into a timetable, and this is just my way in doing it. It isn't right, it isn't wrong way to do it. This is just how I find helps me. I have a platform called Canva, which I use for my own business and my own work. So I also use the Canva to create Elliot's timetable. Everything that we do, I put into a timetable, and I like to do his timetable a month in advance. I know that does sound like super organized, but I like to do it a month in advance because then I know what to expect for the following month. And then I can also evaluate what we've kind of learned and see if anything kind of needs changing, or I make notes of what we need to do or cover for the following months, so that I then know to incorporate that into our timetable moving forward. So we've just had our report with the Education Authority, and they're completely happy with everything that I am doing with Elliot. We passed a report with flying colours, and they sent a message back saying we've got the go ahead for the next 12 months. Elliot's really happy. I have had a chat with him to see how he feels about home learning, if he would want to go back to school. He looked so upset when I asked him if he wanted to go back to school, and he said, please don't send me to that scary place, which absolutely just broke my heart. So yeah, so he won't be going back to school anytime soon, and we will continue with our home ed journey. And I just thought I would let you know what we do, might help somebody. If anybody wants to know what tutors we use, I'll happily send you the link over. Just leave a comment below.